Hi, welcome back to my channel, Lulu's World. My top 3 favorite YouTubers at the moment. And I have little clips. Some of them are not so little. I might cut back by the time this video is made. I have 3 YouTubers that I consider my faves right now. And I inserted some clips from some of their videos in this video for you to watch, why they're my favorites and what I like about them. I did notice that one of them, the clips don't really they weren't from like one of her best. It still shows why I think she is worth watching. And although it's not one of her best and most exciting videos, it just shows the personality that I've loved. And to be honest, it's the only person on YouTube that I still watch besides, well, there's one other one, but I didn't include on this that I still really like. But I would say for sure this one I've loved the longest. Her name is Kylie Dennison, and she has 2 channels now. One that she mostly does anti-MLM stuff on, and then the other one is like her regular one. I think the one that goes way back. Followed first, and where I originally, sorry, my picture is hanging crooked and it's pissing me off. That I was introduced to originally, that I grew to love, and that's the one that I inserted here. Some clips from like one of her videos, and this one is Kiki Meets World. I think that's the one. There's Kiki, Chanel or Channel, and then Kiki Meets World, but it's all the same person. And she's from, I think, Illinois originally, and she now lives in Ohio. And the things that I like about her is that she's just very down to earth, and she seems like the kind of person that I would want to hang with. She has a very sarcastic sense of humor, kind of dry. She comes off very intelligent, in my opinion. There's some things that she likes that I don't like. Like, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, and she loves Taylor Swift. But I really like her personality, and she is vegan. And I'm not vegan, but I enjoy watching her and seeing the recipes that she makes that are like vegan. Her trying makeup and talking about makeup, and just moved into her first house a little after Daniel and I moved into our first house. She got married to her long-term boyfriend like around a year ago. So we have some things in common. I'm not married yet, but we plan on doing that eventually. We both have I have 2 cats. She has a cat. So we do have some similarities and some differences, but I really like her personality. Probably the only person that I haven't stopped following, and I haven't unsubscribed to, that I still follow, because there's nothing really about her that I have negative to say, because I can be very particular and picky at times, but there's like nothing that I would complain about. She's kind of funny. The clips that I put in here are her driving in her car to go thrifting or something, and then she's home and unboxes some art, which to me looks like crap, but she loves it. And I'm like, what is this? And one of them, it looks like a body, like a weird looking body, and there's like this big, and I'm like, and she's saying how beautiful this painting is, and I'm just like, huh? But so that's why I'm like, this is not really a good representation of why I think she's great. But her URL in here, actually I'll do both of them in case you're interested in either of her channels. I think they're both great. And then I'm also going to insert the URLs for the other 2 people that I'm going to be mentioning and showing in my video here later on, because I do Kylie's first. And then
$9 or whatever it is. And then I'm also dropping off, no, I'm actually going to St. Francis thrift store as well. So it's like French art, and that doesn't match my aesthetic. The frame! Oh my god, the frame is darker than I thought, which is good because I was hoping it would be kind of darker. You guys are gonna see it first. Oh my lord. Oh my god. It's so gorgeous. All right, what does this one look like? A squiggle. Okay, I totally could have made this myself, but whatever. Oh my god, last one. Oh, what does this look like? This might be my favorite one. Oh wow. Yep. So this, you can see like the frames, kind of, they match better to that.
One of my other 3 favorite YouTubers at the moment is this young person from England who mainly has been living in her van in France. Like, she's been living in France for the most part lately, and I learned she has ancestry from France, and she lives in her van with her little dog Gigi. Her name's Amelise, and her channel's Ayme in a Van, and she's, I think, 21 now, and her parents also live the van life, but they have their own van, and sometimes they hang out together, they stay with each other, they hang out, you know, like they meet up, but she's on her own for the most part, and she's really pretty. I mean, Kylie's also really pretty, but this girl's like a whole other really pretty, very easy on the eyes, and every once in a while she'll have a friend visit or friends visit with her, but for the most part she's on her own with her dog Gigi. And she's just like, the way Daniel explained her to me last night earlier today when I was telling him my idea for this video, or we were just talking about what we liked about her, whatever it was, something about her. And he said the thing that he likes about her, besides being very pretty, is that she's very, I said playful, and he said, very innocent, and what was the other word? Innocent, pretty innocent, but she's smart. And there's things that he finds very impressive. Like, she's not the typical 21-year-old. So, because like, she can drive stick, and I'm like, yeah, but in Europe they drive stick, that's the norm. So for her, that's just normal, but I will give her that she does seem very, very intelligent. I think she's very playful, fun-loving, youthful, carefree, very, very easy on the eyes again, and interesting to listen to. She kind of reminds me of Keira Knightley, and she likes, you know, her little fashion. She's very like, I think her style is more 60s, which I like. She's like a 60s, like a young woman nowadays, but meets the 60s like an old soul, but not exactly, you know what I mean? Very youthful. And she does seem very intelligent, and she did most of the work on her van herself, so it seems. So I'm like, she definitely has her wits about her. She seems to have a very good head on her shoulders. Smart, and definitely knows how to manage her van. And extremely entertaining. I could watch her for hours. And although she's been making some shorter videos recently, if they were longer, I wouldn't mind it, because I really enjoy watching her. And I found her parents' channel recently too, because I've been meaning to see them, you know, to see if they have a channel of their own, which they do. So I've been watching them too, but she's definitely one of my current favorites. Daniel brought a video up to my attention weeks ago about her, where some guy did a video about her and her story and how she started, and he mentioned how she used to compete. And I was like, compete? And he never mentions in what. And Daniel said he doesn't have any idea either. And so I've been wondering all this time, what did she used to compete in? Was she a model? She doesn't really seem like that. It's hard to tell. Was she a singer? Like, do you compete in singing? Did she play like rugby, like soccer? I don't know. And then I'm like, but she strikes me as the kind of person that might be kind of nerdy. I'm not really sure. Like, did she do science fairs? Maybe that's how she knows how to do the van stuff. Like, I don't know. Because she seems like very knowledgeable and like mechanical stuff. Or I don't know. She just seems really like interesting. Engineering, I don't know. She seems very smart. So like I was wondering maybe it's not anything beauty related, and maybe if she did in fact used to compete, maybe it was something academic. I don't know. Like I'm really curious to find out if that's true, what that was.
Never works. Do you want to see how close I am parked to this wall? That is the wall. The driver's side's this side, so we're gonna have to like go in this way, okay? Bear with. So much shit everywhere. I need some encouragement. Don't rip my dress, I will cry. Shit, okay. How closely I'm parked to this wall. This way, and then it's only because if you look at the road, that is like just enough for a car, so I've had to literally go as close as possible to the wall. Okay, let's go. Stop. Come on, thank you. Okay, let's go.
And then the last person that I inserted some footage here or from a video is my other big favorite van lifer, if you would call that, and that is Nomadic Introvert, and I have absolutely no idea what her name is, and I really want to know what her name is because I hate being that person in the comments who's like talking about, like saying good things of course about her in the comments with her other fans, I call it fans, you know, and like, yeah, like I really liked how she, whatever her name is, she hasn't said, like, what is her name? I don't know. Nobody knows. She seems to be very private about things, including her name, and like, it's like, I don't know. I kind of wish she would say. A veteran, she served in the military, and she's only been living in her van for, I think it was like 7 months so far. So she's relatively new to the van life, and she's just so down to earth too, and entertaining and funny and just interesting. She's just like a regular person, like again, somebody you'd want to be friends with. She just turned 40, so she's about a year older than me, and she lives all by herself, hence her name, Nomadic Introvert. She keeps to herself for the most part. She has mentioned she likes to keep her family life. She has family, but likes to keep them separate. So this channel is just her. And I think that, you know, I respect that. And it's just really interesting to see where she goes next, what she's gonna make. She makes some really interesting dishes. And even though she lives in a van, the same thing with Ayme. Ayme's similar, where she makes like really intricate meals and different kinds of meals and really delicious looking meals in her little van. And it amazes me how exciting her dishes and meal, you know, how exciting her food is, even though she lives in like this little van with her dog. And then this lady, the Nomadic Introvert, same thing. She has her little stove, makes all these like really different kind, you know, these exciting meals with like different vegetables and like rice or pasta or some other kind of grain most of the time, or tortillas, and some kind of meat or tofu, because sometimes she eats like vegan or vegetarian style, even though she's not a vegan or a vegetarian. She kind of like seems to like go with the trends to an extent, but I love it. And I told Daniel the other day or yesterday, whenever it was, I was like, between her and Ayme, I think I like her more, or at least right now I like her more, because of her personality. Oh, and she almost always shares her food, and she'll give you bites, and she'll be like, about to eat something, and she'll be like, here, have a bite. Here, you can have the first bite. Let me know what you think. And then she'll like take a bite and she'll be like, so good. And she'll talk about how great her meal is. And it's like, it's so cute and funny. And like, I love it. And it's like, I'm almost living it with her. And I think that's one of the reasons why she does it. Because she wants you to feel like you're right there with her. And you really do. And I'll leave her URL in here. Same with Ayme.
Phillips gas station that I've come across so far has had a restaurant attached to it, and this one has a Wendy's. What I noticed about this parking lot, though, it's fairly small. It's this what you see in the bath. This is the assortment. I'm gonna add some paprika. Onion, salt. That's it. I don't want to add nothing else. I could add garlic, but I don't feel like opening it. A serving of rice. This is the only meal that I've had today and I'm gonna eat. I broke my fast at 17 hours. We're gonna add some coconut milk. I just want it to be a little creamy. Unsweetened coconut milk. I really wanted tofu today, guys, but I didn't prepare it, so I didn't feel like waiting for the water to drain and all that stuff. We're gonna add a slice of cheese, because why not? Finished results, guys. Bunch of veggies. Beef, rice, and coconut milk, and onion, salt, paprika. I didn't really go too much on the seasonings. I didn't feel like it. First bite goes to you. First bite goes to you. First bite goes to you. I mean, look at the colors and the flavors right there.
And I hope you enjoy them. If you do, please subscribe to their channels too. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube called Lulu's World. Give it a thumb up if you like this video. If you don't like it, give it a thumb up anyway. It'll help with the algorithm. Hello. And I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, so definitely check them out. Ayme in a Van, Nomadic Introvert, and Kiki Meets World. I think that's the one that I'm going to be showing. Kylie Dennison. But I will see you all later. I'm going to stop rambling. Bye.